Welcome in, everybody. It must be Monday. How are you? I'm looking over in the chat, live chat. If you're watching this on the replay, I am live every Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific time, and we have a community of amazing people. I'm pointing over here. I don't know if that's where it is on the replay, but they're already stirring things up. It's a party. Hello. Welcome in. So good to see all of you guys. And it has been a Monday. Look at my hair, you guys. We have like a windstorm and there's static electricity and there's all kinds of things happening. Like, I get it. It looks like there's a little body going on, but it's driving me a little crazy. I can't look at myself. Yes, that would be 6 p.m. Central Time. 6 p.m. Central Time. Indeed. Someday I will sell the monarch butterfly. I'm not quite there. I'm not quite ready to part with him, I must say. Melissa, you got to wait on those notifications. You got to wait on all that stuff over there. You got to let me get to it. Nobody knows what you're talking about yet. We do have a free text messaging notification system. If you would like to know when I or any of the hosts go live here on the Niche Shopping Network, you can text 929-566-4243. If you want just when I go live, text Danny. If you want to know when all the hosts go live, text all. Or if you have a particular host and they will all promote themselves during their shows, you can text their name and we keep it all nice and organized. And then you get just the notifications that you would like. We have some super exciting stuff happening very soon. I got to go see what our number's at. We are at, oh shoot. I got to see the actual number by getting into the account. Stand by. I'm coming. Hold on here. Why is YouTube? YouTube is being weird. YouTube is being very weird. That's okay. We can deal with weird. I want the actual number. And in order to do that, you have to go into YouTube Studio and we are 4,875 subscribers on the Niche Shopping Network. Now, some of you are watching this over on the Niche Lady channel, which I just realized. I remembered I was doing that. But we do have a separate channel for the Niche Shopping Network shows, which is at the Niche Shopping Network channel. Why did that just come out of my mouth? So funky. Anyway, we can make it happen. We can literally make it happen during this live. And if you would like to be part of that milestone and be able to say you were one of the first 5,000 subscribers to the Niche Shopping Network, if you're on the Niche Lady channel right now, hop over to the Niche Shopping Network channel where it's the exact same stream and hit that subscribe button. Let's see. We only need, 100? You know, I hate math. 125. We are 125 subscribers away, and it can happen today. You guys can make it happen. We've got to stop meeting like this. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, so we're not going to address that here on my show today. Nobody was fired. No. The Niche Shopping Network is a business. It's not just my business. It is a partnership with other people, team members, and we run it like a business. So we don't share the behind the scenes of like what that all is. It is something like any other business. There's rules and there's things that have to happen. And that's all I'm going to say about it, guys. That's all I'm going to say about it. Yeah. I really love when people can just act professional. Just act professional. But we're not going to go there. Okay. Every week, thank you, Doris. Every week we do a trivia question. And what that does is gives you $15 to spend anytime from now until I go live again next week. So what was last week's trivia question? I got Chelsea behind the scenes producing the show. And, oh, that's right. How many items did I purchase at the Goodwill? And so the answer was 4. 4 items were purchased at that particular episode I was referencing. How many entries do we have? Let's see. Hello, Dawn. I see you in the chat. Oh, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, only 8. So you guys, all you have to do is answer that trivia question for a chance at some free money. So today I will be giving another trivia question. Now the answer must be put over at the Niche Shopping Network comments after the show, not on the Niche Lady channel. I love your comments. Don't get me wrong. But the way we run the giveaway, it's a software and it pulls the comments. And so that's how it has to happen. All right. Oh, we're at 80. Really? You guys are amazing. We could literally make this happen during this live stream. It's like a Jerry Lewis telethon. Like, let's get to the number before we're to this next point. Honestly, guys, it means a lot to us. We are working very hard to provide this community for not just my live sales or Dawn's live sales, but the multiple hosts that we have here on the Niche Shopping Network and many more to come. So there's a little hint of things to come. All right, let's pick our winner. Violet. Violet's on a winning streak. I know Violet won in someone else's thing too. I'm sorry, taking care of a little housekeeping there. Violet, you have $15 to spend. And I think I know who you are, but make sure you message me. Now, the way this works, if you buy something before the end of the show, I will just refund you the $15. But if you want to just wait and get a coupon, I will do that after the show, but I need to know your email and your real name. So send that to me through the contact form in the Niche Lady shop, and I will make that happen for you. But you have $15 just for answering a question. Just for answering a question. Okay, and we'll do it again today. And every host does that. Every host here on the Niche Shopping Network does a trivia question. So we have some fun and we do some things. Okay. So this is a really crazy thing. I use a streaming software, and all it tells me is you guys are coming from YouTube. So I don't know if you're coming from the Niche Lady channel or the Niche Shopping Network channel. So you guys might not see everybody's comments that I am responding to, just so it's not like weird. But just there could be some disconnect. Yes. Oh, I know, right? Has she considered playing the lottery? I know, right? Because I saw her. She won recently, and someone else's too. Yeah. Okay. Stand by. Okay. Stand by, guys. Get a little issue to take care of here. One moment. One moment, please. Oh, thank you. All right. No, I'm not seeing it. Okay. All right. Again, let's just be professionals. Okay, I just lost my chat. Maybe we have a little sabotage going on here. John, I might need you to go and monitor some things. Okay. All right. We're going to keep moving. I'm telling you. So the way this works is all of the items that I will be showing you tonight are in my nicheladyshop.com, which you can get to like right there it is. And I put this up here also to tell you how my live sales work now. Some of you may remember I used to do live sales on my channel way back when. I'd hold up an item, we'd sell it, we'd run it in the chat, and then I would send you a PayPal invoice. Well, it is no longer that. We have upscaled things. Things are available for sale right now. So you don't even have to wait for me to show them or talk about them or anything else. You can just go over to the shop and shop if you wanted to. But literally, you can hold up your camera. Well, it's your phone. Go to your camera, hover that over that QR code, and it'll pop up a link. Don't take a picture. It'll pop up a link. You go to that link, it'll go to the item that I'm showing. Also, in the live chat, it will show you an actual link. If you prefer to just click actual links, you can do that. And yeah, so multiple ways. And you don't have to buy a thing. I say we. I speak for the host here. We love when you buy things. Don't get me wrong. This is what we do. We are resellers. But more importantly, we appreciate you just hanging out, being part of the community, chatting with us. This is your chance. You can talk to me through the chat, have some access, ask some questions. I always say you can ask anything. I don't say that I'll answer everything. So just be nice. Yes. I use List Perfectly for cross posting. And then I have a new service that I am sending in clothing and non-breakables, and they list it. I mean, they photo it, they list it, they ship it when it sells, they do the whole shebang for a fee, which has been totally worthwhile for me. And they pay for me to ship it to them. So if you would like information on that, send an email to the nichelady@gmail.com. I will give you a personal introduction to Casey Paris, who is the one running this new business. It's him and he's got partners. It's like, it's a business. It isn't just Casey out of his garage. They have a warehouse. This is a professional organization doing this. And I have been really happy with the process. My backup is that I don't get the stuff shipped in as quickly as I should. So if you're not seeing very many of my eBay listings, that's why. I need to go and put my AC temperature down a couple notches because I am sweating and it keeps stopping. So stand by one moment. Okay. All right. Thank you, Bouge. My good old Bougie handling things for me. Oh, by the way, to the person who commented trying to get Bougie to say bacon, bacon pancakes, we're getting close. He said bacon, bacon, bacon this morning. I am not kidding you. And of course, will he do it on command? No, he will not. But I am trying so hard to get him to say bacon, bacon, bacon so that he can sing the bacon, bacon, pancake song. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're working on it. He picked up another word, though, that one of those accidental words. He now says, shut up. He says it in context with when we're telling the dogs to shut up. Because Peanut is such a barker, Rachel is always telling Peanut to shut up. Well, Bougie picked that one up. What do you do? It could be worse, right? We don't swear around my house. Because I'm sure if we did, he'd have picked that up too. But we do not. So we're safe there. And I don't let anybody else who comes over swear around him either. Because you know birds, they would just pick that up. All right, 2/3 of the way complete. What does that mean, JD? But the chat is flying fast for me because I'm getting chat from 3 different places because we're also streaming on Facebook because we are really trying to get to our number. Let's see where we're at. Thank you guys for subscribing. We could do it. We can do it during the course of this live. And then you guys can say you were part of it. And that would mean that we will put something extra special together with all of the hosts next week in celebration. There will be giveaways and fun stuff, and it's going to be a celebration. So, yes, Gail, that's what he said. Can you post your? You mean my email address? thenichelady@gmail.com. thenichelady@gmail.com. Oh, 2/3 of the way to bacon pancakes. Yes. We do have, for anybody who loves bougie, we do have bougie magnets in the shop. Oh. He said, remember when I couldn't get him to say, I love you to save my life? It's the first thing he says to me now every day. I love you. Because they're very sensitive to energy, and he's figured out how much I love when he says, I love you. So, indeed. How do you subscribe? You come over to the Niche Shopping Network channel. So if you're watching on the Niche Lady channel, switch over to the Niche Shopping Network channel and hit the subscribe button. It should be right there. Monica, I sent you an email, my friend, and I can't check on an order during a show for obvious reasons. Let me just say something too. Lately, I've had a few things happen with orders. I want to tell you, I am a woman of integrity. And if there is something wrong with your order, if you didn't get something that was supposed to be in the package, I will always make it right. I will either, if you want a refund, I do that. If you want the item sent, I will do that. But I'm human. Mistakes happen. But I have been doing this online for 25 years. And I have a very, very good reputation as a reseller. So don't run over to your payment processor and open a dispute. There is no reason to. And I'm just going to say, like, that has happened now a couple of times. And what that does is put you on a block list. You will never be able to order from me again. And that is not being mean. That is being a smart businesswoman, because someone who is not willing to deal with me on a personal level. And if you're coming to these lives and we're talking, like we're talking, I'm a real person and I will always take care of you. So please, I don't need business from problem customers. And that is not mean. That is just business, as it were. So I just needed to say that, because it's not just a single occurrence that it's happened. Also, be very careful about ordering something, because unless I didn't describe it accurately or something, there's no reason for a refund. I will refund, but there will be a restocking fee unless it's my fault. If it's my fault, I'll take care of it. Yes. Okay. It's just a day of taking care of business, isn't it? A lot of people don't like business. I am uncomfortable a little bit with having to take care of like business stuff. I am a very sensitive, touchy-feely, caring about everybody kind of person. But the problem is Danny has been putting her oxygen mask aside more than she should, and taking care of everybody else. Goodness. Dawn, you on that? I don't know why people cannot just be adults. And now my chat crashed again. I'm waiting for my chat to come back, guys. I do not know what's going on. All right. Dawn, are you on top of that? Because for some reason it's not letting me deal with it. Okay. And I don't know which channel it's coming through on. I think it's coming through on my channel. So if you can admin over on my channel chat, that would be cool. Okay. All right. Well, let's sell some stuff. I'm not exactly sure what order I've got this stuff in. Let me just take a peek where I'm going. Oh, perfect. The very first thing that I have lets me give the opportunity to talk about a fundraiser that I am doing. So this item is for sale, but it is part of a special collection over in the Niche Lady shop where I am raising money for the Eclectory Tortoise and Reptile Rescue down in Casa Grande, Arizona. And the reason they are near and dear to my heart is because when I got my very first tortoise, I knew nothing. And I found them on Facebook, and we had an issue. The baby got sick. I reached out to them for advice, and night or day, this woman will answer questions and help people and educate them on how to care for tortoises. And so she has been my tortoise mentor for, wow, that's been like 6 years. 6 years. She works tirelessly taking care of tortoises, mostly tortoises. She takes on the special cases. She is who I got Eileen from, my 3-legged sulcata tortoise. And she has inspired me to be an advocate for these amazing creatures and to help educate others. So I also do the answering questions and helping people knowing how to take care of them. I'm also a little bit of an activist when I see people who are looking for a male and a female so they can make babies. It's like, please don't. Please don't. There are thousands of these creatures in rescues because they're cute little babies. They're adorable. And then they grow to be 100 pounds and they live 100 years. And so it's a problem. It's a huge problem. And the rescues are overwhelmed. I don't know how many tortoises Eclectory has, but they have a very large property and a lot of tortoises. And I watch them do the work. So if anybody wants to go follow them on Facebook, maybe Melissa, can you grab the link for their page and post it here in the chat? Because I would love for everyone to be able to go and follow them and just support them by bringing awareness to who they are. And if you want to buy something, I'm giving the proceeds to the Eclectory. I'm going to be putting a whole bunch of turtles into that collection. But this one is available tonight. And somebody grabbed him. Thank you so much. And then I also have my mom making these adorable little turtles. They come in all different colors. I don't know if we'll be able to put every single one up here, but they're in that collection. So yeah, we've got gray, we've got And there's more coming. Mom's having fun making these. She's having a lot. I think this one's sold. I think I saw this one sold right before the show. Really beautiful one. Also, if you see one you like and it's no longer for sale, she can make more. She can make more. So that's what the little turtles are all about. I'm going to put them back over here. Oh. So yes. And we're making them as fast as they're selling. So I cannot wait to present them with a big payout. We used to say check. We don't do checks anymore. A big payout to protecting these beautiful creatures. And I am planning a trip down there to tour the facility and interview them and talk to them because I have watched this woman. She's gone through stage 3 breast cancer. Like, what's the stage before it metastasizes? Anyway, really bad. She's gone through the chemo and the radiation, and like she never ever stopped working with her tortoises. Like, this is an amazing, amazing. And I know there's more than just her that runs the rescue, but she is the lead in my contact, and I can't thank her enough for everything that she's done to educate me and make me a responsible keeper of these beautiful creatures. So this is why I love tortoises so much, because of people like her. Did she eat your text? Susan, how do you eat a text? That is what I want to know. Okay, Monica, thanks. I'm glad you found it. All right. On with more things. Chelsea, I'm really going to try to follow an order, but so maybe you can kind of like we did before, you can tell me what that next item is going to be over in our little super secret chat. I see what the next item is. Did I not bring it over? Ah, no. Oh my gosh. I didn't bring over the Dragonfly Raku pottery piece. I swore I put it in the box of the stuff that I was bringing over. But it's not here. So we move on. I didn't bring that over either. You know what? I have a whole box of stuff. That didn't make it over. Okay. Do you guys mind holding on for just a second? I can run really, really fast and grab this stuff because there's too much stuff in this box. I can't leave it all out. I swear. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I promise. Talk to Bougie for a moment. Are you talking amongst yourselves? I'm losing my mind because I can't find it. I'm really losing my mind because it's not over there and it's not here. That is bizarre. It'll show up like right after the show, but I don't know. You ever do that? Does your brain ever do that? Like you knew you had something? Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I don't know what to say about that. So there will be some things that are listed in the shop, but that we know can do anything with. Why is this being weird? Okay. Everything's being weird today. Everything's being very weird today. All right. We keep going. Well, thank you guys for putting up with me. Nothing like being live, right? And having stuff happen. This is really bizarre. I'm looking at the list of things and I feel like I'm losing my mind right now because like half of the things I wanted to show in this show are not here. And I don't know why. Okay, well, Chelsea, we're going to skip down below the turtles, I guess, and go from there. That is bizarre. There's been a lot happening today. It has been a stressful day. And stress is not good for the brain. Okay. Okay, I know this was a silly thing for me to pick up in most people's eyes, but I can tell you what this is for. You got a guy with a cherished, prized golf ball. This is a golf ball holder. Now, there are some crystal golf balls that could also go in this, but I went over to Pinterest and I was seeing how people were using this, and they are indeed putting a favorite golf ball on this to put on their desk. So it's a great guy gift. If you have somebody who likes to golf, there you go. And that's kind of why I picked it up, because I knew what it was, but I thought it was just for the crystal spheres. And I'm like, oh no, that's the shape of a golf ball. So it's all good. Did I get I'm always distracted. I have been just distracted for years. It's been a very distracting day. Yes. Yes, indeed. Something's wrong with YouTube today. I don't know if something's wrong with YouTube today or it's just nature of the beast. Okay. Crystal golf ball clock or a baseball. Well, they are golf clubs, so I'm not sure a baseball would be so good. Yes. Thank you, Chelsea. You guys, Chelsea does a show on Saturdays here on the Niche Shopping Network. So be sure you stop by and say hi to her on Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And I see One Way Vintage in the chat. One Way Vintage does their show on Thursdays. You have a crystal golf ball, Julie? Oh, well, shoot. There's the holder. This cute little guy, I could not find a single one like it listed in red. I could find other colors, so I was able to comp it based on those other colors, but there's not a red one. And I feel like red's really, really a desirable color right now and good for decorating in the kitchen and such. I loved it because it's a little whale, and he is a trivet. He's metal. He's got little feet, and he's good sized. He is tape measure. I know it's always right in front of me, and yet I look right through it. He is 10.5 by 7.5. 10.5 by 7.5. So it can hold a really good sized pan on the table. Or you can just put him like up on the wall, because he's actually, if you look, he's like a weather vane. See the little arrow weather vane things? And he is really cute. Oh, I forgot to mention, we will be doing a buyer appreciation giveaway, and we do it in the form of a little race at the end of the show. So we don't reveal who bought what. We do it by the item. So every item is an entry. So if you buy 20 items, that's 20 entries. So every item gets an entry into the buyer appreciation. And for every 20 items purchased, I'll do another draw. So 40 items, actually at 20, I will add a second one. At 40, I will add another one, and so on and so forth. Although I don't want to sell 40 items today, because I don't have a shipping person this week, so go easy on me, guys. I know that sounds terrible, but I gotta do all the shipping myself. Okay, I hemmed and hawed about picking these up. And then ultimately I did. They are reproductions. They're not the true old ones, but they are cool. They're beautiful home flour and sugar canisters. They are metal for putting stuff in. They're white on the inside too. And all of that, like, it threw me at first when I saw these until I realized, oh, wait, they did that on purpose to make it look old. So they're what's called antiqued. So you get the pair. And they won't be hard to ship because they'll ship all together in the one canister, like so. And for my reseller people watching, especially if you're watching on the Niche Lady channel, I have a lot of resellers watching me over there. You'll see I am not just a vintage picker-upper. I'm the oh gosh, I was looking for something pithy to say, you know, to match the little commercial about the Bounty paper towels, you know, the quicker picker-upper. But no, I think about who my customers are, how they like to decorate, what kind of things inspire them. And so if it is vintage inspired, I will pick that up too, because we all like really fun, cool things. And not everyone can afford the true antique. So the reproduction makes a very viable option for a lot of people to be able to still have that item that brings them some joy in their house. Are we talking about being old? I'm feeling very old today. Uh-oh, talking about moths being joined by leggy spiders. And you left the back door open and a gazillion flies joined in. I'm looking for a beekeeper suit tomorrow. Oh, Patty, I love you so much. If you're not seeing those comments, that's happening over on the Niche Shopping Network. Patty is one of our regular attendees who always brings some humor and fun to the chat. Those remind you of the containers your dad got for you for your first apartment, and you still have them. That's awesome. See, stuff like that can bring back memories too. I love it. Okay, so it's official. Rachel did not claim it. She liked it. She said it was cute, but she says, I have plenty of pencil holders. Now it does have one little scratch up here. I do not attempt to repair, fix, do anything because then I would have to say it's been repaired and then try to point that out. And I would rather leave whatever it is and let the recipient, give it a lower price and let the recipient do the repair on it. But it is tile and it could be a vase. I think you could put some of those really, those thin glass inserts in there and it would actually hold water. It is wood, so I wouldn't put water in there. Or you could put like fake plants or fake succulents or air plants. But I thought of it as a pencil holder or a brush holder for Rachel, but she said, no, don't need it. So offer that to the peeps. So we've got the cute little dolphins there. I feel bad for Rachel because since coming to Vegas, we've been to the dolphin habitat that used to have at the Mirage, and that's all gone. And those dolphins have gone off to SeaWorld, which I'm not a fan of. They were very well taken care of at the Mirage. Let me tell you, we spent hours and hours and hours there because we had an annual pass and Rachel would talk to the trainers. We've done the behind the scenes thing more than once. And Rachel actually got to be a trainer for a day and actually get in the water with the dolphins. She's got multiple paintings with the dolphins. So some really great memories for that. And we're very, very sad that that experience is no longer available. And then just, a week ago, the giraffe over at the Lion Sanctuary had a freak accident and he is no longer with us. And again, you guys, did you see? I put a clip of Rachel in one of my videos. Who caught that? I didn't see a single comment going, oh my gosh, we get to see Rachel, because it's like such a rare occurrence. But when she is in her element with an animal, she doesn't mind the camera. She posed for the camera for that footage. But yeah, so I mean, Ozzy, we have been visiting Ozzy the giraffe since we moved to Vegas and found out about him. And he was just a little baby when we started going and feeding. And I got to know the owners of the facility and the story behind all of it. And it's heartbreaking. So poor Rachel, it's like all the things that, you know, are memories like for her are gone now. And it's very sad. It's very sad. Yeah. The decoupage plaques. Okay, so the story on these, you probably saw that one of them wasn't priced. But I went ahead and I took it up because it was the discounted color. And I'm like, oh, please, Lord, let them have common sense and just sell me these plaques. They did. So she says, obviously, I can tell it's the exact same price. And she just scanned the price tag twice. But they have Christian sayings on them. They're like 1970s little decoupage projects. This one is Proverbs 3:6. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. I love that so much. Such a simple scripture, but it's an important one to remember because sometimes the path is very unclear. Trust me. And then this one is the 10 Commandments, which I think everybody should know. So you're going to get them both. I put them both together, and hopefully somebody loves them and gives them a long life. Yeah, Rachel does not like being on camera. Does not like it. Someday she'll come around. She's a teenager, you know. But I respect it. I respect it. I don't try to force her, insist that she be on camera. To me, that would be a little abusive. Not going to do that. Can I get you down? Let's see. Got my little zebra back here. So I found another leather wrapped zebra. I have sold every one of these I've ever picked up. So I always pick them up when I find them. Zebras, giraffes, elephants, whatever. The leather wrapped animals are super popular. This guy is a little bit discounted because he needs just a little fix up on his nose. I think a little black Sharpie would do the trick. But again, I didn't want to do that ahead. I don't think that would be right. So there he is. He stands 13 inches to the top of his ear and 12 inches from tail to nose. So he's pretty good sized guy, which I'm going to place over here out of the way just a wee bit. You could have got the other picture that was black and white. I know, I know, Diane. I thought about that like after the fact, but at that point I couldn't run back and get it. I'm working on it, Dale. I am working so hard on trying to get caught up. My life is just crazy. Like, yeah, I'm just, there's not enough hours in the day. And so I have to prioritize. And like, I should have had a video coming out today. Today would have been a video day. And I am only about halfway through editing that video because there's so much that has to go in to the videos. They're just, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Little white quail. Hello, my friend. For anybody just joining, We are working very, very hard to get the Niche Shopping Network up to 5,000 subscribers. I am hoping we can make it happen during the course of this live. We need 100, I'm doing math, 117 more likes. And I know many of you are already subscribed that are watching, but there are almost 300 of you watching. If anybody has not yet subscribed to the Niche Shopping Network, please, I'm shameless begging here, because it will be just such a milestone for us, and it would mean so much. And then you get to say you were part of it in the very beginning. I got a giraffe for free because she was missing an ear. I absolutely love her. And so little bit of things just give character. Yeah, I don't have to have everything perfect. I mean, you see me pick up imperfection all the time. That's how I started my glass collection, with imperfect pieces. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, there will be a video tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, the video will come out. Thank you, everyone. Okay, what's next? Let me look and keep up. A few things have sold already. So I was calling these, like I said, these have a very Hager look, and it is the same era. It is the same time frame. Now I see sellers calling these mid-century. These are not mid-century. These are 90s. These are 90s all the way. But they are Jaru pottery, and pretty rare find. Super excited. There is one little flea bite on the edge right here. They have this really old sticker underneath here. I am guessing that 92 may stand for 1992. It's just a theory. I don't know if that's true, but they are 90s and they are pretty awesome. What style would you call that? With kind of like a geometric, abstract, what do you call it? I don't know. Gail, we only need 100 and wait, is it still 117? Let me see. I got the actual number, but no, we need 116. Thank you to whoever just came over and subscribed. We only need 116. 116. We can do it. All right. All right. So we've got those sweet little 90s flashbacks available. This is one of the hardest things about editing my videos, is that I tend to pick up things. There's not a lot of them out there, and research takes more time than I have to spend while I'm in the process of editing. So, you want to like pull up a comp and put it on the screen, but no, sometimes you have to dig deep and you have to follow little rabbit holes and get to this site or that site where somebody talked about it, and you identify it, and then you go, okay, now let me go find if there's any for sale. And like, some of this stuff really, really takes time. All right, this piece. Julie, are you still here? Can I tease you a little bit? Julie's really, she's a good sport. So this is a Murex shell on an Onyx cube. Yes, I know it's Onyx. But this is our little, this is the stuff. This is the stuff that happens over here at the Niche Shopping Network. We come up with really funny stuff. So like Julie's nickname is Onyx now. So it is Onyx. This is some tape schmudge. I have to get my daughter a little better about cleaning off the tape schmudge. I don't have anything here to clean it off. It will come off. I will clean it off before it ships. She does this to me all the time. It's a Murex shell mounted, and it's just a beautiful cube of onyx. The shell itself, it sells for about $25, $30. These shells are very sought after. And then you just add the Onyx cube. I almost kept this one because my whole bathroom is done in like ocean life. And then I have a section of my house that's done in ocean life. I was thinking, let me know what you guys think. What would anybody watch if I did some videos that kind of went through rooms of my house and talked about my collections? And like in my bedroom, I'm thinking about like doing some redecorating, that kind of thing. I don't know. I'm such a thrifting channel. I don't know if anybody would watch that. So I've been hesitant. But if you guys tell me, hi, Carrie 5 Acres. It's getting closer to the day that I'm going to get to meet you in person. I'm telling you. I'm going to make it happen. You knew it was Onyx. You know, I looked at it and was like, most Onyx has a much more defined like gold veining, and this one didn't. So I was toying between Onyx and marble with it. But yeah, it's Onyx. Is Las Vegas far from the ocean? Las Vegas is about 5 to 6 hours from the ocean, depending how fast you drive. You can get there. You can get there in 5 hours. Yes. That's not a dumb question. That's fine. Yeah. You would like it. Okay. That's what I watch a few YouTube videos and I've been inspired. And I've never thought about filming that, but why not? Because you see me buy stuff for personal use, but you never see me do anything with that stuff for personal use. So that's what I'm thinking I will do. Is I will show you how I've utilized the things in my home. I have been a little squeamish about showing my home. I used to show my home all the time. And then I love to share. I love to share me. I love to be transparent, but not everybody is your friend and will take things and try to share. Like I had people dox me and, just because I shared part of my backyard, and I was like, I can't do this. So, but I'm ready to be brave again. I will not be bullied. Will not. Showing the personal side I would watch. Okay. All right. The viewers have spoken. All right. Oh, I almost jumped ahead. We've got a cute little alabaster owl. I was surprised that these weren't worth more than they are, but there you go. He is the alabaster. Is it called raw alabaster when it's kind of a matte, rough finish? It's not a smooth, glossy alabaster, so it's got some texture to it. He is 1970s, a little bit of scratching on his eyes, as one would expect wait, actually it's not scratching. That's the color of his eyes. That's underneath. My goodness. Let me see if that's lucite. Oh, yes, he's got glowy eyes. Woo. So he's lucite eyes. I place him to about the 70s. This little guy. He's very cute. Very cute indeed. My phone is not playing nice today. Not playing nice at all. Let me check on something. We're going to be racing some fish at the end. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I thought. There's orders coming in, but for some reason my phone is not alerting me like it should. Is anybody over on Facebook? Here's the thing. I shouldn't even give you any like power to this, but I don't expect everybody to like me. I can't. I have spent my life trying to be liked by everybody. And the reality is I can't be me if I have to worry about everybody being happy with everything that I do. So yeah, I'm sure I've got a mod over on Facebook that can take care of that. And then people just like to be vocal instead of just don't watch me then. Just don't watch. Okay. Just don't put your alabaster owl in the sink to soak to clean dust and grime. You will come back. No. Oh, rustic dragonfly designs. That's heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. Oh, don't get your alabaster owl wet. Okay. Oh, are we doing fish or crabs today? Let's let everybody decide. Are we going to do a fish race or a crab race? Which would the chat prefer? We can race fish or we can race crabbies. Let us know over in the chat. I know I'm not a taco. I can't make everybody happy. Honestly, though, guys, I work very hard to be a good human being. I really do. Do I always get it right? I don't. Nobody does. Jesus did. And I can only work very hard every day to try to be more like him, but I will fail every day. But I do try. And I do try to love everybody. Okay, the crabs are winning. Everybody loves the crabs. Okay, Chelsea, we're going to do a crab race. Was there a full moon last night to bring out these? Who knows? Yeah. Right, Carrie? Is nothing fabulous? Yes. You want a taco race? I don't think that's an option. That'd be funny, though. I wish there was a taco race. We'd totally do a taco race. Yes. Anybody who says they don't make mistakes, they are lying. Or they're a politician. No, I'm not going there. Don't start talking about politics. But I think we can all agree in that one thing. Okay. We've got a beautiful little blue drip pottery piece here, little planter. The blue is what caught my eye. I love the drip glaze. Look at the speckles in that glaze. Focus, camera. Show them the speckles. Why is my camera so wonky? There it is. Beautiful, beautiful glaze. We have this one, Chelsea. It's got a signature on the bottom. Whatever that, Tara, I don't know. Because there's a little spot of glaze right smushed on it. But it is a signed piece. Jazra, whatever that is. When I bought it, I didn't know it was signed. And sometimes I'll just do that. I buy it because I like it. It evokes an emotion of, oh, it's so pretty. And I buy it for that reason. And then it turns out to be something really cool. A line from Fried Green Tomatoes, which is the line from Fried Green Tomatoes? I never saw that movie. Never saw it. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, guys. How do you play? You mean in the crab race? It's a buyer appreciation giveaway. So every item purchased is an entry into the giveaway. Thank you, Mixed Stuff. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, you were, gotcha. She was getting the crabs ready. I actually own crabs. I have many hermit crabs in my aquarium. So we love crabs. Hermit crabs, emerald crabs. Oh, the rest are shrimp. They're not crabs. They're shrimpies. I know, Melissa. I keep forgetting. All right. let's bring this out. You watched me look at this in 2 different videos. The first video, I passed it by because I thought, okay, it's a shelf. It's meant to be a shelf. That's what these holes in the back. So if you wanted to make it a shelf, you get one of those metal holders that fits in there, and it's like a floating shelf, but it's super heavy. And I don't know that I would be comfortable hanging this. I got to be honest. It's heavy. So I'm thinking it's a fabulous bookend or doorstop. But I did call it a shelf in my listing because that's its original intention. And if somebody felt comfortable using it as such, you totally could. But look how beautiful it is. Or if you put it just as a backdrop to like a display, there's a flat side and then there's a rounded side. So you could use either side the way you want. It measures 12 inches by 6 inches tall. 12 inches by 6 inches tall. It's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. This needs to ship alone, folks. If anybody orders this, just order this by itself. Don't try to put other stuff in the order with this. I haven't set it up so that is the case, but it will break anything else it will ship with. Therefore, it's got to be a loaner. Shot glass. Which is the shot glass? Thank you, Marcella. You guys are the best. You're the best community. You really are. I am hard on myself. I second guess everything. And I always think, like, how could I have done that better? Thank you to those who are coming over and hitting that subscribe button. We're inching closer. I just think it would be super excited if it happened during this live. And it could. I bet there are 100 of you watching right now who are not subscribed to the Knit Shopping Network yet. In fact, I mean, I'm going to look at the stats afterwards, and I'm going to see that, probably half of the people watching were not subscribers. I get it. It happens. If you're watching on the TV and stuff, it's a little harder to subscribe. So if you're on a TV, take your remote, hit the OK. It pulls up that little menu, and then you hit your arrow button up and over to the subscribe, enter, boom, it's done. It's that easy on a TV. And a lot of people don't realize you can do it on a TV. So that's why I talk about it. Look at this cute little girl. I found out she's from a line called Coolidge's Blowfish, which I don't understand. But she is a bank. She is missing her stopper, though. She is missing her stopper, but I got her because she's just adorable. And I feel like somebody will just love her just for her, even though she's missing her stopper. Because a lot of us are missing our stoppers, and we can still be loved. Yeah, so the price does reflect that she is missing her stopper. These figurines actually sell for quite a bit of money. Who knew? I just thought she was adorable. And she needed rescuing because it was her last day before going to the bins. So there she is. You've rescued her if you take her home. I feel like this works a lot of times. It works like the animal rescues. They get them from the place where they're on limited time, and then they take care of them as long as they need to until they find it a new home. It's kind of the same thing, right? And then we put it into a home where it gets loved for the rest of its life. I like that. That's weird. What's weird? We talking about weird things? You keep getting unsubscribed and subscribed again. YouTube is a funny thing. Yeah, it happens. YouTube will unsubscribe you for whatever reason, because YouTube is run by a lot of bots. There's a lot of bot action on the back end of YouTube. And for whatever reason, sometimes it just does stuff. So yeah, make sure you're still subscribed. It's free. Could someone go over to, or I think, you know what? I think if I put it here, it goes everywhere. I think. Let me try. Let me try it. Stand by. I can do this. Oh, did we not? I don't think we like fixed the URL to say Niche Shopping Network yet. So I just have to put the weird gobbledygook link. There it is. There's the link. If you are seeing that over on the Niche Lady channel, go ahead and click that link. Come on over and subscribe. Diane, yes. The bots can bot off. I can't go there. That was funny. Well, thank you for making the effort to subscribe again. Truly, subscribing just lets YouTube know you like the channel. It really doesn't change anything for you as a subscriber, except it does give you a folder of all your subscribed channels. But on the flow of everyday viewing, it doesn't change anything. YouTube will feed you what they think you want to watch. But then it does give you a place to go and access all of the channels that you have subscribed to over time. All right. Oh, I love this candle holder. Oh, let me move my watermelons. Excuse me, watermelons. Excuse me, Bougie. You have to move too. Look at this thing. I truly feel this came from someplace like Pier 1, Crate and Barrel, Pottery Barn. It is that quality of workmanship. And I had to think really hard before selling it because I really love it. It's got all of the like, don't burn your candle, you know, warning thing. Use with a pillar candle 3x3. Never leave a burning candle unattended. Never burn a candle on or near anything that might catch fire. Yada 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 yada. These warnings, like, I don't know. Isn't it just common sense? You don't put your candle next to the curtains. I feel like people should just know that. I don't know. Color me crazy. But anyway, there it is. Leaving the warning on it. Look how it's kind of marquetried together. It's really beautiful. It stands 9 1/4 inches tall, and it is 5 1/4 inches square. So it's a really good size, really nice, substantial size. And honestly, if it doesn't sell, I'm gonna keep it. But I always give stuff a little chance to sell. You wish the bots would stop showing you certain channels. Yeah, you just have to keep ignoring them. You just have to keep it. And like, so I've been in classes that teach how the algorithm works and the whole thing and everything. Heaven forbid you watch something that just out of curiosity one time, you are going to get fed more of the same. Trust me. That's how YouTube works. That is true, Susan. That is true. Indeed. The Dugan opalescent glass. Monica, I'm not sure which piece that is, and I don't have it here in the office. Yeah, Zena, that's right. I know. Sadly. Sadly. Okay. Oh, here it is. So this is not a trinket. Oh my goodness. My daughter does the pictures, and she has access to all of the cleaning materials, but she's leaving sticker smush on stuff. I will clean that off. Anyway, this is a dresser jar. It is a large dresser jar. Look, you can see as big as a Danny face. And it is in the shape of a heart with this beautiful yellow it's fine. Hand painted flowers on it, as you can see there. It just says made in Japan. So it is vintage, but we don't know the exact maker on it. I will get you a measurement. Oh, gotcha, Patty. 6 inches by 6 inches by 2.5 inches tall. So it's a pretty good size. You could hold a lot of goodies in there. All right, I gotta shift some stuff around over here to make room for more stuff, because that's how this works. I have to have a place to go with all of this. Okay. And some of the stuff is taking up a lot of space. You guys want a little teaser of some things I'm going to put into the turtle fundraiser collection? I wanted to get them listed before the show, but I had some stuff come up. I didn't have time, but let me just show you. I'm going to get these listed after the show. I'm going to get these things listed into the turtle fundraiser that I'm doing. This is a beautiful sculpture. It is a sea turtle. You guys know I have a much easier time parting with sea turtles. It's mounted on wood. He's absolutely beautiful. He'll be going in. I have another little glass. No, he's not glass. He is, I think he's like a acrylic. A little colorful sea turtle. Little guy. He's going in. And I have a little turtle pomander. So he comes with his little spicy stuff in there, but it doesn't smell anymore. Well, if you poke it, it smells a little bit, but really not. So you'll have to put something fresh in him. But those are going to get listed right after the show. Those are part of the fundraiser for the Eclectory. Yes. So, and I'm going to be going through my collection over the week. Maybe I'll do that on video. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to go through my turtle collection maybe I can get it on the next video. I might be able to. I'm going to get it on the next video, and then those items are going to also be put into the fundraiser. If you poke it, it smells. Yes. Yes. She bought a refrigerator pastry, and when she tried to make it, couldn't figure out why it was breaking all up when she went to bake it. Yep. Any dolphin stuff? Do you mean like the Dolphins football, or the Dolphins a dolphin? Because we did have a dolphin thing earlier on. We did. Shipping is always combined. I always combine shipping and I refund any excess shipping. That is a given. Always, 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 of anything purchased in my shop. Because Shopify doesn't always get it right. So, all right, let's talk about these beauties. I originally identified them as Avon. And I'm like, I looked it up. I'm like, Avon doesn't make that. This is Cristal d'Arcs, a ruby red in the wine glass. But they do have a similar look and feel to the Avon Cape Cod. Now, I know that Avon Cape Cod is actually made by Westmoreland. So I know the maker on those. Otherwise, I would have gone, did Cristal d'Arcs make the Avon goblets? Because Avon didn't make anything themselves. They always had it made by other big companies. These are absolutely stunning. Ruby red, see the light coming through there. It's a set of 4. I'm going to leave them up here on the shelf, but you can see there are a set of 4. Perfect little holiday wine glasses. And they're very sturdy. They're not very thin, cheap feeling glass. They've got a really nice quality feel to them and perfect for your little holiday table. And there they will stay safe. Danny would have to help you with that. Danny would have to help you with what? With what? I'm looking. The chat is flying tonight. How do you get free shipping? I'm not doing free shipping tonight. There's no free shipping, but I will refund if any excess shipping is paid. Yes. I can't. I love. Here's the thing about free shipping, guys. I've thought about converting all my stuff over to free shipping. You know, it's not free. Free shipping isn't free. And I feel like free shipping, which is you put the price of shipping into the price of the item, that's actually going to hurt my customers who are nearby because their shipping is not as much as somebody who lives on the East Coast from me. So I'm like, I just didn't want to do that. So my best answer is that if excess shipping is paid, I refund it. And I think I've got numerous customers in the chat that will attest to the refunds that I give out after every single shipping day. Sometimes it's only like $1, but I still refund that $1. So if you are somebody who has gotten a shipping refund from me, let people know over here in the chat that I am a woman of my word and you will get that money back. I had one customer last week who, because, you know, she ordered multiple things all separately, that I refunded like $35 of shipping. $35 of shipping. So question over on Facebook is, how do I go about ordering and what kind of method do you accept? So everything lives over at the nicheLadyShop.com, and there is a checkout where you have many options, including even, like, you know, on higher priced orders, you can use Shopify Pay and split it up into 4 payments. They offer that. I think they take just about every credit card that's out there, debit cards, credit cards, PayPal. Like, that's why I go through Shopify, because that way everybody can use the payment method that they're comfortable with. And so it's all automated, like over that. I don't send out invoices or do any of that stuff anymore. Yep. Oh, you guys are going, yep. I did change the template on my refunds because I realized it was sending you an email notification saying that your item had been refunded. And I had some panicky emails going, why did you refund my item? I still want it. So I was able to figure out how to change the language on the refunds. But now if I have to refund someone, they're going to get that same, like, this is a shipping overcharge refund. So it's technology. I cannot believe my son is calling me again. It's like Noah needs a copy of my schedule to know when I'm live.
Apparently I do.
You do. Say hi to everybody.
What time are you going to be home?
I don't know.
Because we need to cook potato au gratin tonight.
Oh, is that tonight?
I thought it was.
We're cooking potatoes au gratin tonight, apparently.
She's helping because it's baking, and I don't do baking.
Okay. Well, you've got Rachel there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I will let you know when I'm on my way home, son.
Okay.
All right.
We might have to cook it tomorrow then, because I'm quite hungry.
Oh, well then, go ahead and eat something, because I'm going to be a while still.
I'll go ask Rachel what she wants then.
Okay.
We'll figure something out.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
He calls me during every single live show. Gotta love that kid. And I just realized my microphone was like a mile away. Can you guys hear me better now? That was because last night, Dawn's volume was very low and mine was very high. And to compensate, I pushed my microphone away. So maybe you can hear me better now. I should have told him that everybody will be over after this is done. Yes, I should have told him. Exactly. Like he's wanting to try some new things. All right. We've got a kitty cat. We've got a little, it's made by Biko. Biko, I think, is the maker on that little guy. He's just a cute little kitty cat mug that needs a little wipe out. No, that's interesting. No, that's the glaze. The glaze has speckles in it. It's not dirty. It's just got a funny glaze. There he is. What more do you say about a cute little kitty cat mug? Susan, I am so blessed with my kids. Let me tell you, I know. I was a teenager and I I was not I wasn't a bad teenager, but I was a problem teenager. Let's just put it that way. I mean, I got married at 17, if that tells you anything. For a whole plethora of reasons we won't get into tonight. So I know how teenagers can be. And I feel like I just got so blessed with my two teenagers that are still home. Noah's a dream kid. Rachel's pretty outstanding. Do I have to nag them to do their chores and do stuff? Yes, I do. But then I've got, Mom, what do you want for dinner? Mom. And if I'm sitting at my computer working, they will make a plate of food for me and bring it over. I'm like, I love my kids. I love my kids so much. If you have gotten a refund, please explain to Lori how you got it. You get the refund because I just issue a refund. You don't have to do anything to get the refund. Yes. Yeah. I did not have a great childhood. I've told my story. My story is on my channel, on the Niche Lady channel, and it was a live stream that I did. So it's called My Story. You can go back. I tell the whole thing about the start of my life. Yep. But it's made me who I am today. So Noah is a wonderful kid. Many people would love to have Noah as their kid. I am going to have a meltdown the day he wants to move out. I'm just going to say it. I will just lose my mind. Okay, here's a pretty interesting set. This is called Glaze in Calico. Look how cool that is. It is a brown. I don't know if they make this in other colors, but it's beautiful. And it is marked on the bottom. That's what it says. It says Caldwell, Montana, Glaze in Calico, 2009 is what's on the creamer. Same thing on the sugar. So it's a creamer and an open sugar, like so. I feel like these would be really pretty planters too, with all of those colors. All right, I'm gonna do a little subscription check. Let's see where we're at. Oh, it's not moving. It's not moving. All you guys are already subscribed, right? Because there is almost 300 of you watching. Just making sure. Thank you, Gail. Yeah. I mean, my life story explains a lot about why I get into certain situations with people. I will just say that much. I have been an easy target my whole life. Okay, I'm calling this Blue Ridge Pottery because I truly believe it is, even though it's not marked. So if you think it's not, let me know. But it's got the classic blue and pink floral design on it, hand painted. It's not marked on the bottom. But if you look, I also have a bowl. See, it's the same paint job. And this one is marked. We'll show that one in a minute. But the vase is 7¼ inches tall. 7¼ inches tall on the vase. And then the bowl says Blue Ridge, hand painted, underglaze, Southern Potteries, made in USA. And it says 10G on the back. And I don't know what that actually means, but it is like a serving, like a vegetable serving bowl size. And it is 9½ inches in diameter. 9½ in diameter. Goodbye, Meep. Thank you for hanging out with us. Yeah, I love Blue Ridge pottery. I think it's a little underrated. And here's the thing. Sometimes my comps will look different than what you can find on eBay. And that is because eBay is not the only game in town. There are different demographics of customers at different sites. And so you have to look. And this is mostly for my reseller viewers. You have to look more than eBay comps these days. You really do. Because on eBay, there's also there's just a lot of people willing to list something for $5. And that doesn't mean it's worth $5. That means somebody's going to scoop it up for $5 because it's worth $30, you know. So you have to keep all of that in mind. Grams, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Coasters. You guys know how I love to pick up coasters. Now I remember bringing these over. Here they are. Here they are. All right. These are brand new. They probably were from like Home Goods or one of the home decor shops. They have never been used. They are a two-tone, black and white. My webcam does not like to show white for some reason. They come with their original little tag here. It says set of 4 coasters made in India. That's all it's going to tell us on these. Wipe with soft, dry cloth. And then it says it in French. Ooh, do you want me to speak a little French? Essuyer à l'aide d'un chiffon propre et doux. How'd I do? How'd I do with the French? Did I get it? Probably not so much, right? Probably not so much. But I try. I try. The price for the cream and sugar didn't come up? Did we not post that? There it is. There it is. The glaze and calico. There you go. Blinky Poo is up. Ooh la la, right? Ooh la la. All right. We still have time. We still have time to hit that 5,000, guys. We still have time. Oh, this piece. I have a feeling that I've way underpriced this, but it's just so rare. There's just nothing like it out there. I did find some St. Andrew's pottery pieces, and that's kind of how I based my pricing. But I always err on the side of a little bit lower. So this says St. Andrew's here. And then when I turned it over on the back, I saw the Scotland, which I'm like, oh yeah. And then it's beautiful embossed roses. It's not even doing it justice, showing it to the camera. It is absolutely a gorgeous, gorgeous plate. And it measures 9 3/4 inch diameter. 9 3/4 inch diameter. So if anybody knows anything about this maker, I would love to know more. There's so little information out there, but it's quality, it's beautiful, and I love it. And I'm going to put it back up here on the shelf to keep it safe. There we go. So you can keep looking at it behind me too. Oh, these came in a bag with the watermelon salt and peppers. And I didn't even know that it was this little set of little pottery bells. How sweet is that? It's on a macrame cord. I don't know. There's a little bit of fraying going on where the bells attach. So if I was keeping this, I would want to reinforce that a little bit, which easy to do. It's knotted up inside there. But a super sweet little set of pottery bells. Ringy dingy, ringy dingy. Everything else is sold. Did the watermelon sell? Everything else is sold. The elf. I still want to show stuff. I'll show stuff. You know what? I need to sit though. Oh, Oh, welcome, Ronald, to the Niche Nation. So that's happening over on the Niche Lady YouTube. I do have a membership. The membership gives you some perks like early access to videos, some extra videos, some lives that I do for members only, that kind of thing. And yes, so welcome, welcome. Oh, Dawn finished her shipping. Woot, woot. That will be my day tomorrow. That will be my day tomorrow. All right, let's show the Warren Kimball. Chelsea, did I bring this over? I want to show them this piece. It's the Melina, like reptile bowl thing, but I don't know if I brought it over. You can look for that while I'm showing Warren Kimball. So this is, it is Warren Kimball, the classic, like the Kissing Cows print. Warren Kimball, still very, very popular. It's that folk art country look that everybody loves. How do you not love this? And there was a day that this would have been up on my wall because, well, my business is Utterly Good Enterprises, or Utterly Good, just Utterly Good. I dropped the enterprise. It's just Utterly Good. It's Utterly Good stuff over on eBay. And the reason for that had nothing to do with cows. Okay, I'll tell you a little story. It had nothing to do with cows. I raised dairy goats, and milking goats was my life every 12 hours, 300 days a year. And therefore, udders were a very big part of my life. Hence the Utterly part of my business name. Well, I didn't think that anybody would associate udders with goats because it's not something people generally think about. But my grandmother collected cows. And so in honor of my grandmother, she got me started in the whole collecting thing of life. She collected hummels and cows and a lot of stuff. And so in honor of my grandmother, I came up with a cow logo. And because of the whole cow thing. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the story of how I named my business and the whole cow thing. Have I owned cows in my life? Yes, I have. Her name was Patty. Oh, let me see if I made it live real quick. Let me look over here. Sometimes I leave something in a draft form, which is really silly. You know, I have a feeling that I didn't make it live because I didn't get the pictures attached yet. I betcha that's it. That's it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it live and I'll add the pictures later, but you guys get to see it now because I have all the info on it. I just didn't have the pictures. So I have just added it. Let me see if I can pull it over real quick. Let's go through our little process here. Please wait a moment. All right, I found it. I got it. We're good. And all right, now we can pull it in. Okay, so there's still a QR code and a link. There's just no picture. So Melina Leather Company made this. I couldn't find another one out on the internet anywhere. I could find a little bit about the company, but I just thought it was so unusual. And it is this faux alligator. It's an embossed leather made to look like alligator. It is not alligator skin. It's leather. And it's made to look like alligator skin. Super cool guy gift. Like drop the keys and the stuff at the end of the day kind of a thing. So if this does not get purchased, I will be adding the pictures later. So if you're watching this on the replay and there's pictures, you'll know that I added them. Oh, it measures. It's a odd, I'm going to go corner to corner. So on the diagonal, it's 10 inches. On the short side, it's 5 inches, 5 inches by 6 inches, but it's 8 inches like straight across, You get what I'm saying? 8 inches across here, 5 inches across here, 6 inches across here, and 10 on the diagonal. There we go. Indeed. So my phone has not been notifying me, but I know. Oh, there, see, there we go. I know you guys have been buying stuff because I see the orders coming in. I see them over here. And I see that we're going to have some crabs to race. Let me just see here. So what do we have? Oh, the little needle points. I still want to talk about it. I want to talk about these little needle points. Where's my pixie? Did the pixie sell too? Or did he not get brought over? Oh, I don't see that. I don't see that the pixie got brought. Okay. So we still have him. We still have him. Okay. We got to find the, and I think I called him a pixie too. And the giraffe. Did the giraffe sell too? Oh, the pixie is sold. I'll still show them. So these are sold, but I did want to show them. Look how sweet these are. Look through the little art section and you will find true treasures like these. And I just watched on another YouTuber's channel. She was doing a makeover of her bedroom and she was hanging art like right above her nightstand. And I'm like, oh, I have places to do stuff like that. But what a great idea. You know, you can just little accent pieces in places you wouldn't normally think about. So somebody has snagged those. Congratulations. They're really, really awesome. You know, I love the tape on the back. I love that they are lovingly handcraftedly put together in these little frames. I think it's amazing. Amazing. Yes, sold. The giraffe is sold too. The pixie and the giraffe are both sold. I'll still show them. I'll show you the pixie. Look at how cool he is. Was somebody telling me that Elbro is associated with Lefton? I feel like I got a comment about that. There is the stamp on the bottom. There it is. There, it's focusing now. Yep. So, and he's tall. Look how big he is. Couldn't find this one. I could find a few Elbro items, but I couldn't find this guy who is 10 inches tall. So congratulations, whoever snagged him. He is awesome. We've got the watermelons, the giraffe. Let me talk about the giraffe. So lo and behold, this is Party Light. And you've heard me say, don't count something out just because it's Party Light. There's many, many Party Light candle holders that are still very desirable. So the more unusual it is, if it's one you've never seen before, go ahead and look it up and check it because some Party Light is still really desirable, as is this guy. He's a retired Party Light giraffe. There's this little candle holder part. And again, giraffes are kind of on my mind right now. I've always loved giraffes. And then to have one that we thought we were going to get to be part of his life for many, many years, it kind of, it makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. So we will be doing a buyer appreciation giveaway. So if you are still wanting to get in on that, make sure you finish up your transactions. You have a few minutes because I thought now we could just have a little chat, little Q&A, because I am streaming over on the Niche Lady channel and I am here on the Niche Shopping Network. And thank you for your orders. I just kind of wanted to open it up. Say hi. How's everybody doing? What kinds of things would you like to see happen here on the Niche Shopping Network? Because we're planning some stuff, but we also love to hear from you. Because this network is not about me. It's not about any individual host here. It is a community. It is a co-op of sorts. And it's just that Dawn and I are handling all of the logistics in the background and doing some marketing and doing the text message alerts and all of that. But really, this network is not about us. It is about all of the amazing hosts that we're bringing together and making it a true community of people. And we never aspire to be some giant corporate thing, like some of the other sites that are being developed. It's not our goal. Our goal is to keep it community and to keep everybody here on the same level. Meaning all of the hosts here all have to be of like mind. And that is, we will work very, very hard at that. Everybody has to treat their customers the way we treat our customers. So there's a lot of things that are super important, and everybody has to be a team player. That is super important. And so we are in the process of adding more hosts. I will tell you that much. So be watching for that. We're really planning some really fun stuff. There is going to be some crafting shows coming to the Niche Shopping Network. That will be happening soon. Be watching for that announcement. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some crafting on here too. I get so much flack for never showing my finished projects. And I feel like it's a double-edged sword, because if I did those projects and put them out there and sold them, I'd have my critics, you're just doing it for the money. And then I have the critics who say, you never show us your project. Like, there's no winning. For me, crafting is a very, very, it's a very personal, it's a stress reliever. It is, it's my own little world that I can get into. And so right now it's just private. And someday I will share it. And so this might give the opportunity to do a little bit of that. Carol, funny you should ask. Noah and I went to the Broadacre swap meet on Friday night, and that video will be out this week. Indeed, indeed. Jewelry making, that would be a fabulous show. That would be great. Janice, yes. And also, if you or someone you know or think would be a good fit here on the Niche Shopping Network, you can have them reach out to me at thenichelady@gmail.com. We don't just let anybody have a show here. There is a process to go through, and I don't make the decisions. This is not just me solo entrepreneur here. I have a business partner, and we have a team of hosts. So we all work together with this. Pop-up sailors, maybe from your niche community. That's a possibility, Tammy. Yeah, we're looking at all kinds of possibilities. We do have our website coming very soon. Cross fingers. I was once told by a very good mentor, it had to do with the tail of the tortoise and the hare. And it is that whole slow and steady wins the race. And not rushing into things, thinking things through, and being intentional about what you do. And so we are in no hurry to just slap this together. This is something we want to be here for a very long time and to serve a community long after we are gone from this planet. So yes, we do what is best for the whole team. And sometimes decisions are painful and not easy, but they have to be made for reasons that we will never share publicly. But pop-ups on location. Yeah, potentially. And we are very much open to ideas too. Very much open, we don't have all the answers to everything. So we love that we are a community that can share ideas. And so many of you are regulars here now, and we have watched that evolve, and it brings us such joy to see. And we do see some of your faces if you have your face in your profile. So I can't say we see your faces, but to see your names and to see you talking in the chat, and you do mean the world to us. Like, this could not exist without you. It's a very symbiotic relationship. That means, we serve each other. We can't do it without each other. We depend on each other for all of this. So you guys want to see Noah cook? He does not want to do any cooking on video. I have tried to get him to do cooking on video. Everyone has the same benefits and the same rules. Nobody is special. Even Dawn and I have to follow our own rules. We do. JDA, that's awesome to hear. It's awesome to hear. And we are looking to add more to add to that vibe. Yeah. Thank you, Ronald. That's, and I don't push my Christianity on anybody, but I do share it. As that plaque said that I'm selling, wait, let me quote it. I don't like to paraphrase scripture. In all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. So it's just acknowledge, that's what I'm saying. Like, I live by that code, that I think about everything I do in relation to, is it going to make him happy with me? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about for me. And it's not always easy. It is not always easy. And I'm not saying I'm like any great example. I'm not here to toot my own horn on it, but I hope, and I know that you guys who follow me know that I work really hard at being a good human being to whoever crosses my path. And unfortunately, it's not always reciprocated. And that's okay. I still try to love everybody, even the unlovable. And when you become a YouTuber and put yourself out there, you also become a target. You become a target. And you guys have witnessed a lot of that. He can cook in the background and you can do the show in front of him. He'd probably go for that. Yes. Yeah. I fully believe that. And I also believe I'm not here to tell anybody else how to live their life. I'm just sharing how I live mine. And if you like what you see and it influences someone else to check out Christianity, then I've done my job. That's it. But I don't know. I don't get me going. Because I honestly don't understand how some people get through things without Jesus. There's no way. That's true, JDA. That's true. That is true. All right, let me see what our subscriber count is at. Let's see where we made it to, and then we're going to pick some winners. I'm going to show you. Okay, we got to 4,885 subscribers. We are 115 subscribers away. If you are watching this on the replay, and I know a lot of people are going to watch this on the replay, please come over, give us a subscribe over on the Niche Shopping Network. And if you want to know when we go live, there's that number right there. You can text. If you just want to know about my shows, just text Danny. If you want to know about all shows, text all. check out the Niche Shopping Network. And if there's a specific host that you want, you can text their name. But it's 929-566-4243, which also spells 929-56-niche. We had to work hard to get a number with the word niche in it, but we did it. We did it indeed. Okay, how many Krabbies do we have in the race today? Yes, all items live at the nicheLadyShop.com, and I did not get to everything. I had so many more items I was going to share, and they didn't make it over here. And now after this, I have to go hunt them down and figure out, what did I do with them? Where did they go? Thank you, Etheldra. Appreciate you. Thank you. I will always take prayers. Knowing that I have prayer warriors out there, I can use everyone. Thank you. All right. We've got 18 Krabbies in the race. Are we ready to rumble? Let's go, Krabby Wabbies. It may take me 2 days to get all this shipping out, but I'll get it out the door. All right. Are we ready to rumble? Okay. Let's see if I can call this like Devin. And away they go. The Krabbies are in slow motion. All right. We are doing the crab version of a turtle race. I don't know who that little purple fella is there, but he's peeking his little claw in front. I cannot read any of the names, so I can't even tell you who. Oh, wait. Who's that? Take it off. Somebody got the Precious Moments Fairest One of All. That is something that was in my shop. If that is you and you are in the chat, let me know. I know. I'm going to let my mods handle that. You guys, there's two sides to every story. There is two sides to every story. I don't feel like publicly sharing my side. I have nothing to defend. Let's stay on with business. Please don't make those comments. All right. Is that person? Let me see who it is. Then I'll be able to tell if they were in the chat. Fairest. Okay, I don't recognize the name being in the chat. If you are in the chat and hearing my voice, yes, the person who bought the Precious Moments Fairest of One of All, reach out to me through the shop. You will get a $10 coupon to use in the nicheLadyShop.com. Oh, wait. How many did, we did not go over the 20. We did not go over the 20. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please know I am the same person today I was yesterday and will continue to be the same person I am that I work very hard to be. And with that, everyone, go find your joy. We'll see you on the next one.